Nope, I'm hitting it now.
I'm going. We're doing it. We're doing it live. Hello.
Hello.
Welcome
Hello.
to the SQUADCAST, episode 58. Oh, baby, we're deep in the SQUADCAST.
Oh, yeah, the hype.
We're going deep. But this episode of the SQUADCAST we're doing on a Monday for whatever strange reason. But you guys love the SQUADCAST. That is true. I was busy with E3. So let's get, what are we talking about today? We're talking about the Independence Day 2.0 or the Ill-Gotten Gains Part 2. We're also going to be talking about, what?
It's a little would you rather question. It's like the question of the day.
Yeah, it's a would you rather. It's versus, not like one's happening.
It's probably not going to be
Independence.
But, you know, we can talk about it a little bit.
Whoops. But, also we're talking about ban waves and people getting banned for no reason. Specifically, Mr. Porcelain. And,
I am not banned.
E3. So we talk about a lot of things in this SQUADCAST. If you guys are excited, make sure you guys spam the chat right now. This comment section with hype. Spam the hype. Spam it. And without further ado, let's get right into this SQUADCAST. Starting off with the Would You Rather right now.
Yeah, and you guys in the comment section can let us know as well. Like, would you rather, like, which one would you rather first? And the Ill-Gotten Gains Part 2 or the imaginary Independence Day Part 2? So,
I don't know. I saw a lot of comments, and this was really clever. Everyone was like, my mind wants Independence Day Part, or my mind wants Ill-Gotten Gains Part 2. My wallet wants, or wait, I said that backwards, didn't I? Yeah, my wallet wants Independence Day Part 2, but my mind wants Ill-Gotten Gains Part 2.
I mean, look.
It's gonna be so
You
expensive.
never know, man. They might throw in, if it was an Independence Day Part 2, you know, throwing an $18 million golden monster truck.
Oh my god.
Yo, I would buy that in a heartbeat. That's better than the planes.
No way they would ever do that.
Oh, yes, they would.
What?
Independence Day. What would you want to see?
Independence Day?
What do you want to see? Like, obviously, we can include like they would return with the fireworks launcher. Just because
Yeah,
a lot of
they didn't have fireworks launcher, fireworks, all that stuff. Like all the stuff we had before.
anything like I don't know. It could sort of be like a redneck, I guess, sort of theme, kinda, maybe. I don't know. That's like the only thing that my mind kind of goes to, because obviously July 4th, that's an American holiday. And
Well, it actually lined up with Canada's Independence Day last
I
year
don't think it'll be
too.
the same. Oh, wait, that wouldn't make sense.
I really don't think that it's going to be Independence Day Part 2, because Rockstar had a newswire today where they specifically mentioned that Ill-Gotten Gains Part 2 is like coming soon. Whatever that might mean.
Well, I think it's gonna be late summer, honestly.
Yeah, I made a video on this. They said that it's going to be coming out in the summer, and literally summer like just started like today, and it goes till September 23rd.
Yeah,
So
it's gonna be like in the next few months. I think next month they'll
Oh
have
my
another
gosh.
DLC. Like, I don't think they do 2 back-to-back Ill-Gotten Gains DLC. Maybe they're gonna have another DLC along the way that allows them to make some more money.
well, yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking. Like, it wouldn't be, I guess, a major DLC if they were to do an Independence Day Part 2, but it would be just a little fun thing that they could just bring between the two. You know, the like Part 1 and then Part 2 of the Ill-Gotten Gains. That's kind of what I was thinking. Yeah. But I guess the chances of that happening are probably slim, since they did have that newswire today, and they didn't mention anything about a possible Independence Day Part 2. But I think...
Well, in the
you know, it'd be
newswire,
pretty fun.
they mentioned a ton of things. I mean, not really like new things, but they mentioned a few things in regards to like event weekend, the Snapmatic winners, the bonus crate job T-shirt, and more. But there's nothing like solid in there that was just like, hey, be on the lookout for the Ill-Gotten Gains Part 2.
No, at the end, they kind of mentioned it.
no, they actually did. They said it was coming
but
twice. They said it's coming soon and coming in the near future.
Jeez, that doesn't say like anything that we didn't know already.
Oh yeah, no. I agree, but I'm saying that if there was gonna be an Independence Day Part 2, they might have snuck something relating to that in instead.
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna reach out to Rox and be like, hey, next time
Yeah.
you guys have an event weekend, let me know and invite me. By chance, do you have a scheduled date for the next event weekend? I'm like, yeah, Garrett, don't worry, it's in 3 weeks. I'm like, got him!
Gotcha. Got him. D's
But,
not no.
Quantum, did you say which one would you rather? Like first, a hypothetical.
Obviously, I
Independence
mean,
Day,
now
or-
that they've already guaranteed, or they said it was coming soon as usual, the Ill-Gotten Games Part 2, I would love to see an Independence Day, so then we would get 2 for sure. I think they would be pretty slim on content for an Independence Day. I mean,
Well,
after having fireworks
I don't know
last
because
year-
the Independence Day
I thought they did
DLC,
it last year.
Yeah, I suppose.
well, to be fair, they were on the old generation consoles with the Independence Day DLC.
Yeah.
So they might have been limited to what they
Yeah,
could
and
add.
now they seem like they're more lenient about adding libraries, at least in the online with the Windsor recently. So we'll see if maybe they have an American-themed like libraries for some type of car.
Livery
for,
pack or
some
something like that?
muscle
They're
car.
gonna have American flag themed guns and American flag themed cars.
Yeah, I
Oh,
guess.
that'd be
I mean,
pretty
and
cool,
clothes,
actually.
more clothing, but yeah, I definitely think like
They already-
maybe an
they already had
eagle
a
on
ton
your
of
car,
clothing,
or like yeah, they did, but American flag on your car or whatnot, stuff like that. But I mean, I don't know, maybe another weapon, but
was like
I
a
know, what
red-
could you add weapon-wise?
like
Because
redneck weapon.
a redneck gun, a revolver.
Yeah,
that's not
that's-
really redneck, but like
That's like the only gun that I want, like as a revolver that they don't have in the game, man. They keep adding all these assault rifles, and it's like I just want a revolver, man.
well, they haven't added an assault rifle in a while. It was the
yeah,
PDW, like the submachine gun. That was it.
But
But you're right. What if you guys are in the chat right now? What do you want to see? Independence Day Part 2 or Ill-Gotten Gains Part
Everyone's
2?
coming, like, next
I think-
week. Like, no, the next month. Like,
Yeah, if
the
it was
next
coming,
DLC.
and I think the Ill-Gotten Gains has gotten a bad rap because of Part 1, because every time I make a video on it, everyone's like, it was really expensive, and like, it was way too expensive.
yeah,
Like
it was
those
expensive.
airplanes or those
well, you
aircraft,
spend all the money that you made.
like, holy
yeah,
smokes.
I mean,
Yeah, but I want the gold jet to like regenerate my health or give me like free money while I'm inside of it if it's gonna
Which happens
cost
every time you get a jet,
$10
it
million.
gives you free body armor. That'd be cool too. Or,
Oh, that'd be
restock
sick.
all your ammo.
Yeah,
that'd be pretty cool. Yeah.
something.
Some kind of cool buff.
it still wouldn't.
Yeah.
I don't know if it'd still be worth it.
It-
but-
No, it wouldn't.
I don't
but still,
think
it's a cool
Anything
feature.
could justify it being $10 million. Like that's pretty hard to do.
Yeah. Man, with what they add on this last one, I mean, they're not being very creative with just having 2 planes that they're already in the game and putting gold on them. Like, what are they gonna add? The vehicles were really cool.
I see a lot of people spamming Ill-Gotten Gains Part 2. Like,
Really?
no one
Is
seems
my
to even
chat-
want the
Really?
A lot of
Independence.
my chat is actually doing.
I'm seeing a good
Independence
mix
Day.
actually.
And honestly, maybe it's just like the nostalgia factor with Independence Day, because I remember at the time when it came out, like it was cool first like day, but then when you look back on it, it was like it wasn't the greatest. Because we got what, a musket, we got a bike that was
A monster truck and
yeah,
a bike.
The monster truck that
The
it
Sovereign,
cost
right?
like what, $1 million or something like that, and
Still
not
cheaper
many
than
people.
everything in the
True.
recent update.
Yeah, in hindsight, it's cheaper than a lot of stuff now, but at the time, that was still a lot of money. And I don't know. Another thing that, even if it wasn't going to be a new DLC, like it was just going to be the same Independence Day from last year, me and Ross were just talking about this before we started. That was on the 360 and PS3. Like the people on the Xbox One, if they just got it on the Xbox One, GTA that is, and the PS4 and even PC, they haven't experienced that stuff. They can't buy, or actually, can you buy the monster truck? Wasn't that a timed exclusive? Or no?
I don't remember if
think
you can buy the
so.
monster, but I know you can't buy any of the weapons and stuff.
The weapons, the clothes, yeah, the firework launcher.
I
like,
don't think
see
you
any
can buy
of
the
that stuff.
Sovereign either.
Yeah, and I'm wondering, like, I think a lot of people who got the game after that, and we're at the same situation we were at with the Valentine's Day DLC a few months back, and they never brought that back out, even though only the first generation console users got to use it and purchase all that stuff. So maybe they learned from that and saw the feedback, and they'll bring the first one back. Maybe, I don't know. That's the only thing I can think of potentially happening.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know.
I'm on the same page with Ross clearly, but I just don't know how the PC users respond. Like, this was the first DLC PC got besides Heist. I mean, Heist isn't really a DLC for PC. And you know, the response in regards to how they felt towards the money aspect of how much everything cost there was a lot of hate, but a lot of PC users seem to have enjoyed this DLC. It really opened their eyes to the possibilities of what Rockstar can do. Again, these are free DLC that Rockstar has provided to us in order so they can expand on their GTA game. They can expand on their GTA universe and just continue what they're doing. And you know, adding these cars, adding the clothes, adding the guns has always been a thing that us old gen users have been used to. You know, we've seen countless DLCs from everything from the beach bump, the high lives, the business update. I think it was called. Yeah,
we've seen the good and bad.
And this was the first one they really got to see. So maybe the Ill-Gotten Gains Part 2 one isn't going to be as expensive as the first one. Because you got to keep in mind, now everyone's pretty much poor. We're pretty much back to the spot where we were before. And if you're not broke, completely like have no money, then you will be spending your money on the next DLC, which we do not know what it is just yet. Now, it's very possible this next Ill-Gotten Gains Part 2 could have different cars. Doubt they'll bring a new supercar, but if they were to add new cars in this new Ill-Gotten Gains Part 2, what kind of cars would you guys like to see? Let us know in the comment section right now. But Ross, what would you like to see as one car, any class, you would like to see besides Super?
Oh gosh, I'm gonna say a sports car, because that was kind of the one thing that Ill-Gotten Gains didn't have. It had a really good supercar in the Osiris, which I think a lot of people like, maybe regarding except for the price, because it was $2 million. So I think another sports car to match the likes of the Elegy and the Massacro would be really cool, and I think they could do a lot of cool
things. I definitely agree.
That.
What do you think, Austin?
No, I think, I mean, we talked about this a little bit last week, and yeah, I definitely agree. Like another high-end, top-tier sports car, because right now it's what, there's just the Jester and the Massacro, maybe another one to sort of compete with that. But real quick, just going back to what you said about how a lot of the PC people weren't that upset with the Ill-Gotten Gains Part 2 or Part 1 DLC and the prices. I think that has a lot to do, if you've ever been, and we're going to touch on this in a second, if you've ever been on PC in a lobby, you will know how many hackers are in, and whether you want it or not, they will spawn money on you. And again, we'll touch on that, and that was getting.
I mean, all the money I have is legit. I only have about $50 million, so you know, I farm that rooftop rumble every day for the last 2 years.
So that's what I'm saying. Like, it's a little bit different maybe for PC people because they weren't so worried about money, but for console guys, you know, and especially like you were saying, most of the console guys have been through this, you know, enough times. It's like, okay, I know the routine: cars, gun, clothes. That's pretty much it. And then having to worry about, oh my God, $20 million total. I think that's where like the.
That was, yeah, it was about 20 to 25 million if you wanted the entire DLC, which is insane. That's like in shark cards. Like, so if you had like $0 in GTA Online, which is unlikely, and you wanted to fund all of this, you would need $300 US dollars basically. That isn't that's 8 times the amount of the price of the game.
Worth. That's so worth it. $300 easy.
Everyone spend worth.
But
hashtag worth.
One thing that they really messed up with the Ill-Gotten Gains Part 1 that I kind of just realized this. Like, most of the other DLCs that they came out with, you could buy just the regular old $20 million shark card and buy most of the things like in the DLC. So whether you looked at it as it was free or you're paying $20 for DLC, which most games at least used to do, you know, you felt it was all right. But then, yeah, with this one, like you just said, $300 or whatever, something's not right there.
Seems
so
normal to me. But if you guys go to g2a.com, you get a really good discount on shark cards.
True that.
Seems like my normal lunch bill. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, we can
exactly. But let's Quantum. You didn't get to answer what you like to see, so let's go ahead and get that answer from you.
Well, I just wanted to touch base.
Very cool. All right, next topic we'll be talking about.
All right, next topic. Moving on.
God damn it.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
No, but God, now I've lost my train of thought. Well, I wanted to touch base because you said like you don't think that the next Ill-Gotten Games, or it's unlikely they'll be as expensive as the last one, but I think it'll be as expensive, if not more, because they shot everyone in the legs with this last one, and they're going to put everyone right out of their misery. Even anyone that's hacked, like, you are going to be struggling to pay for it. I guarantee it. And I would I want to see, like, between the consoles and PC, who's spending
$20 million dinghy.
Because if they're making any money off of shark cards for people on PC, I don't know what, like, who's buying them? Do they not know that you can Just go into any
I don't know.
public lobby.
I personally think that there is that good community. There's that person out there of every community that will always go and buy shark cards. They're new to the game. I know a few people that have bought shark cards in the game, and they just bought the Megalodon for like $70 off G2A. It's normally $100. So I've seen people just do that just because they know that they really like the game and they didn't even know about the hacker. Because it's not like you load the game and you're just like, oh yeah, where are the hackers at? Where are the modders at?
Yeah,
Let me get some free money.
A lot of the casual players, maybe they don't play enough to see a hacker, so they don't know.
Yep.
And it's easier to go on G2A or whatever, buy the shark card than rooftop rumbling or heisting for 18 hours or whatever it would be.
Yeah, I think we sometimes forget that a lot of people, they have school or work and they can't afford to be playing the game as often as we usually do. So yeah, I mean, they're not going to have 25 million just laying around because they haven't played the game enough. And so yeah, maybe they would go out and buy a shark card, I suppose.
Well, in the comment section, if you guys can, let us know, all you guys watching, let us know right now, how many of you guys have ever bought a shark card? If you ever bought a shark card, say, I have bought a shark card. If you've never bought a shark card, say, no, hell no, I'll never buy one. Let us know in the comment section.
I've actually bought one. It was a long time ago, but I bought one.
Yeah,
it's back on
$500.
console.
Yeah, I know for the heist spending spree, I bought one of the big ones. I don't think it was the $8 million one, but I think it was like the second largest one.
I know that we've bought a few
because I wanted like the
give away,
Hydra and everything.
but I don't know exactly how much I've bought for myself. I know there's been a lot of people, wanting shark cards and wish
Shark cards are
they
expensive.
They are very expensive, and it's funny because
like I remember when I was like 13 or 14, like $5 or $10, like that was a lot of money, and like to only get like
just buy a lollipop from the ice
yeah.
There's no way in chance I would ever be like, Mom, I need $100 to buy a Megalodon shark card. But Mom, if I go to G2A.com, I can get it for $70. But overall, I think it's really weird knowing that today people have that type of money, especially how young you are. Let us know in the comment section what you guys think about shark cards. I know back in the day in consoles, there was a lot of distaste, huge distaste for shark cards. And I think as the community grew into the shark cards, there was more of an acceptance towards them. And one of the things I've always wanted to see in GTA 5 is RP shark cards. I wanted to see some cards that you could just buy cool. RP.
Oh, rank up shark cards, yeah.
I would like that.
I could see that, but at this point I'm a high enough rank where there isn't anything I have to do.
Have you ever made a new character and tried to like do anything? Oh my god.
That is true. That is true. You can't do anything.
We lucked out because back in the day, if you guys didn't play GTA when it first came out, you could literally play Rooftop Rumble or whatever over and over again by just hitting like the right trigger once you were done to restart it. And oh man, we would literally have days where we just played that. And we ranked up, we got our money, we were set back then, yeah.
But good old days.
One thing did I ever get into what I wanted? I never even explained that. I just wanted to say real quick, I was seeing some Camaros in chat, so maybe like new muscle car, because I don't remember the last one they added. And then obviously maybe
the Dukes,
which I loved. That was the one car I wanted that wasn't already in the game, but obviously a sports car would be really nice, and maybe since it's a luxury update, maybe like a new limousine, like a Hummer limousine or something crazy like that. I'd like to see like a crazy vehicle.
I want to see a yacht, man.
Dude,
that's gonna be like $30 million right there. All right, so you think there's something?
If a freaking gold plane is.
One thing I want to bring up, and since we touched on it last week, we talked about the mansions and maybe a casino, which may or may not happen, but somebody mentioned that could the PS3 and Xbox 360 potentially be holding the newer consoles and PC back DLC wise? Do you guys think so or no?
There's always we even saw it in this DLC that Rockstar is excluding some of the content from the old generation, and while it's not like the main features of the DLC, what did they not give them? Like the interior of the $10 and $5 million aircrafts, and then the like gun skins, like the Yusuf Amir Luxury Gold.
You don't get
what
the
do you mean?
interior, and it's-
Yeah. Like on old gen, like those planes are still $10 million.
Literally is the
Yeah, it's literally a $10 million paint job.
man.
Yeah, but I
Yeah.
don't know, man. It was an
That's-
interesting comment that I saw that was a good discussion underneath it, and it's always potential. It's possible, but I don't know, man. Because do you think like why haven't we gotten a casino? You would think by now we've been talking about a casino or a cops and robbers mode
Story
forever, or a story
mode.
mode, whatever. And maybe it's because Rockstar doesn't want to just put something out on the PS4, Xbox One, and PC, because I don't think a casino or a cops or
No,
cops
because
and
they
robbers
said
mode-
that eventually they will be
Yeah.
no longer updating the older gen.
Yeah,
Oh,
eventually,
no
but
doubt.
I don't think they want to stop just yet because they realize a ton of people still play on those old consoles and they can get money. They can make money from them.
I
Maybe
can't
that's
imagine
something-
PC players really complaining. I mean, if you want something, I'm sure there's a mod for it, and if not, it will be
Not
made.
online. I mean,
Yeah, on that.
I mean,
is the
you can
irritating
do
thing.
online now. I mean, like there's the private servers and stuff, but.
I mean, I know
Those aren't
people
out
don't
yet.
like
They're-
modding
that's still
online,
in, like,
but
the
there
alpha.
is some benefits to just having, cool modded cars. But I mean, then everyone would have to have the mod in order to use it. So
but
it's
I
hard
was
to
just
say.
talking
It
about, like,
would be
big stuff,
cool,
like
but yeah.
opening the casino interior and doing all that. But
Hey, haven't you seen the new?
Well,
sign
there's
on it? It
nothing
says
there
coming
in terms
soon.
of the casino interior.
They just put it
Oh
on.
yeah, they just added that.
This brand new
I got so many tweets about that.
God.
man, I still get
What do you-
tweets to
what?
this day about that damn sign.
I still get tweets
They
about
didn't
me
change
going in
it.
the cheater pool like 2 years ago with the sad music. Like,
Okay,
sorry,
well,
you're
that
in the
was
cheater
a great
pool.
video.
Oh, that was a great video, bro.
Speaking of cheaters, perfect transition
Exactly.
into
Nice
Ross
segue.
getting banned.
I'm not banned.
Yeah, Ross was caught
I'm not
cheating.
banned.
If you guys
Yep,
did it,
he was
so I
caught
think-
cheating. Ross
Yeah.
was modding money for his viewers. Can you guys believe it? If you guys missed out, make sure you guys spam his
I
Twitter.
know.
Go for it.
But no, actually,
You guys
there
are
was-
terrible.
I don't remember which day last week, but sometime last week, and even today, I was just looking on a forum. Apparently, there's a second ban wave going around, that getting rid of the cheaters and everything. Now, apparently, it's only a 2-week ban again, unless this is like your second offense. Then it's going to be a month, I think, and then I think your third strike, you're done. But
Donezo.
yeah, and then
3 strikes are out at the old GTA.
Well, let's go ahead and touch on why Ross got banned
Well, yeah,
or whatever.
that's
The
what I was gonna-
mistakes.
I didn't get
He
banned.
got placed in the cheer pool. Sorry.
ideally,
Yeah, and I got out 30 minutes
Ideally,
later.
it sounds good, right? They're gonna get rid of all the cheaters. However, something went wrong. I don't know how exactly, but innocent people were getting banned, like Ross. Yeah.
Like me.
You wanna touch on
To
that?
be honest, Ross is like the most innocent. First of all, the guy never plays PC. He's always driving around in PS4. Second, he never cheats. He never has done glitches. Never does any of that stuff. But yet he got slammed with the hardest cheater pool eviction notice ever.
I got a
Yeah,
dunce
like,
cap.
he logged into PC. He's like, oh, what the heck? Right in the cheater pool. So, I don't know what went wrong where Rasha was like.
It can happen to
where Rasha
anyone.
was like, hey, this guy's cheating, and I don't know how it would played out if you were an innocent bystander and nothing really happened to you, and you tried playing the card like, hey, why am I in the cheater pool? How would have Rockstar handled that differently?
Well, I did the smart thing. I provided proof of my not cheater ways, and they were like, "All right, you're free to go."
Yeah, he was
That's
only in
literally
there
what
for,
they
like,
said.
A little bit.
Yeah.
I was like literally
See, I
30
mean,
minutes.
It is a little bit different
But
because you were on console, and a lot of the people who were getting banned that were innocent or supposedly innocent were on PC. But again, going back to what I was talking about at the beginning, on PC right now, it's nuts. People, the modders or the hackers in the lobby, they can have it so where the entire lobby dies and they blame someone else.
Oh, wait a minute! I know why Ross got banned.
Why is that?
Because
Why?
there's a new mod script that players can ban other players.
oh, I even made a video on that. I'm so
I
dumb.
totally forgot about that.
There's what?
That could be.
Yeah, there's a new mod tool that allows the modder to ban any player in the lobby he wants and place him into the cheater pool.
Are you kidding?
Does that have something to do with
Okay.
cars or something? I know I'm pretty.
I don't I remember
heck?
reading an article about it, but I forgot all about
That-
it because of my E3 adventures.
That sounds pretty.
So, speaking of modders, I know you guys aren't watching my stream, but I just walked into a clothing store, and like the clothing was literally free. Like I just bought like $125,000 outfits for $10.
Rip.
Okay, I'm getting out of here before they ask for my money back. And I'm leaving.
That's strike number 2. So
Everyone just saw me cheating
for
live.
everyone that's spamming, whatever reason in my chat, people are spamming like, you do money glitches. No one does money glitches anymore. You guys are like prehistoric times here, right? No
Yeah,
one's
you are
cheating
prehistoric.
on GTA Online anymore with money glitches and money exploits. Literally, I log in and there's just money at my feet. I don't understand what's going on nowadays.
Yeah, no,
Literally,
no,
it
like
happens
people do it
in
on
every
live
lobby.
stream. People do it on live
Yeah.
streams. You live
I
stream
was
and then they
streaming.
teleport you and just start spawning money on you.
Yeah, I was streaming yesterday or 2 days ago, whatever it was, on PC with like 15 people that were viewers. I had 3 modders in the lobby. We were doing a car show and races. Like 4 people in there was just having money being dropped on their heads. Like, and it even started happening to me. So I was like, okay. And you can't really stop it. I mean, unless you leave, but it's
I mean,
just,
what is
it's-
Rockstar gonna do? Like, I mean, they can ban him, but what are they? You got all that
Yeah, but
money. What?
Can they ban him? Because I mean, you don't even know who's dropping it. It doesn't tell you. And
Yeah.
unless they, are flying around in a jetpack, which one of my freaking viewers were doing, it's hard to tell.
Mm.
So
Yeah, and now all this stuff where they can make like you do certain things, like you're saying, they can make it look like you killed the entire lobby.
and I
I
think
mean,
that's why a lot of people were
whatever.
getting banned and put into cheaters pools because people were reporting the wrong person,
Yeah.
And so it's.
I mean,
just, it's
and
just
that
been a
is
mess.
that is the irritating thing, because a lot of these modders, they're alright people. They're just trying to like have fun, whatever, like everyone
Yeah.
else. But there are those people that go into God mode and they'll teleport to you and they'll freeze
that
you
one-
and they'll blow you up.
That
and
one guy.
That one, yeah, okay.
That one guy, Jobless Carrot,
Modern extraordinaire.
just awful.
Actually, this is
human
the first
being.
time I played GTA Online in over a month, I think.
What
This
a
is the,
true
I
guy.
think this is one of the first times I've played GTA Online living in California. So that's
Wow,
a
dude.
cool fun fact.
Whoa.
Well,
Yep.
Well, I mean, why do you have to play it when
Well.
you live there?
That's true.
Exactly. I just
Yeah, you literally live in Los Santos. You can just go outside and rob stores and have
it's
no
crazy when you
repercussions.
drive around in LA and you see all the stuff that's in the game.
They're like, hey, I
You
landed on
just
the maze
moved there
thing.
and you're telling people that have lived there for 5 years where to go. And
It's like, oh yeah, it's like, hey, do you have
You know what I
directions?
also found really hard? I could not find any real life ammunitions. I was trying to get a new magazine for my,
Yeah,
my
okay.
pistol, and I can't
You gotta
find a
go to
gun store
Sandy
to
Shores, man.
save my life.
Sandy Shores.
There's one in Sandy Shores. There's one.
Hey, can you
There's
find
one
that
kind of near the
casino in
Eclipse
real life? Is
Towers.
it
You know,
opening
They
soon,
blew it
or
up
is it-
Yeah.
it got
They demolished
destroyed.
it like 2 days ago.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Well, Rip Casino.
Literally, like they blew it up. Like
Rip
somebody went
Rip
and put
Casino,
C4
never happening. That's
all
why it's
over
not
it, like,
out.
the proximity mines, and this little cockroach came by, and boom, the whole thing went to hell. So
Get out the way.
Okay. Well, one other thing that happened. Now, Garrett, did you see about those 2 potentially new heists that were sort of leaked?
I saw the heist audio leak or whatever, right?
Yeah.
You know, honestly, I haven't been doing a lot of news on my channel because I'm
here
what
to
the
break some
hell?
bubbles. With that, I think those are beta heists.
Sorry, I don't know what happened, but I just got kicked out of Quantum's car.
Oh boy.
Oh.
But yeah, I think
Well,
that
that's an issue.
those heist leaked files were cool, but I didn't really cover them. I was like, yeah.
No,
Man.
I don't know, but what did you think about them?
I think they were cool. I mean, if they really come and be like, that's awesome, but if they don't, I'm not gonna be like, oh my god, my life's over.
Okay, one sounded
The
amazing.
second one?
Do you like?
The
Do you
one
remember
with
kind of?
light?
Yeah, the second one where the whole
Yeah,
city
it's
blacks
awesome
out. It's like
sounding.
Watch Dogs, but actually cool. Yeah, you get like 10 minutes to go across the entire Los Santos. So, I think it's epic.
It is pretty epic.
What
I
do you
think
guys
that if they do, I mean, Rockstar made a statement a while ago saying like, hey, you know, we don't have any plans of adding new heists anytime soon, pretty much. So I don't know what they're gonna be doing, but oh my god, my game's going crazy right now. I don't know, Quantum, are you seeing this? Anyways, add
What?
different heists. It's gonna be something that the community's gonna really enjoy. You know, there's gonna be more things to be able to do in the game, but at the same time, I don't know if people are ready because a lot of people like those DLCs that add more content, but adding like a adding additional content like heist over like a story mode DLC, I don't know. And at the same rate, how many of you guys are over the story mode
I want to see a new story mode. I want to see a story mode
honest with
DLC.
you. Yeah.
Really?
I mean, I wouldn't not play it, but I'm not not too interested in it. I mean, what would they add?
Hello? Am I getting
Yes?
DDoS?
Hello?
You guys sound like robots or no?
No.
It's your internet. You have great
Ripperonis, but
Ripperonis. Something's. But yeah, I think a story mode DLC will be cool. I mean, you guys played like the GTA 4 story mode DLCs, right? Yeah, it came with like lots of new cars and obviously.
But those were
yeah, and like typically
into the game, like somehow they knew those were already going to happen because you meet the characters like during the game or.
Oh yeah, there's like, and it's funny because now that you mention that, it's like, what characters did you think were irrelevant that might be the main character in a DLC? Kind of like Luis Lopez, who you met in a freaking bank while it was getting robbed.
To be a badass. So. You don't want to play as some just nobody.
yeah.
I don't even know who you can make it to story mode DLC. I've always wanted Lamar to be, you know, in the story mode, but
Yeah, Lamar.
Lamar would be incredible.
Chop.
You just play a dog.
Chop story mode DLC
no,
confirmed.
Chop, no. God, that'd be painful.
That'd be so good.
It would start you off on the mission where he has like sex with that male dog. That's the first thing you do in the story mode DLC.
Instead of talking, it's
Like,
just his
oh my
thoughts
gosh.
that are played
What
over.
the hell?
Tap B to thrust. Instead of press X to pay respects.
Oh god.
God.
Never played
We are
that
awful,
story mode,
man.
thank god.
Speaking of that, do we want to talk about what was cool at E3, or do we have more GTA 5
We
topics
can talk about
to?
E3. I'm really interested.
Real
in
quick,
E3.
before we get into E3.
Well-
Ross, you said you had to burst some bubbles with those heist things.
Oh, I think those were beta heists. I think because the first one had a mission that was like pretty much identical to the Fleesa job, the 2-player one. And the second one involved Bahama Mamas.
The second one, that one sounds interesting because it would open Bahama Mamas if it were to come out.
I know that would make sense. So I'm so torn because like it sounds amazing, but it totally contradicts what Rockstar said when they said it was ultra
That's kind
difficult
of
to
what I
make
was
heists.
thinking. I was like, didn't they just like make a newswire saying there wasn't going to be any for a while, and then this happened? So, like, in my mind,
Maybe
man,
this
I
has
would
been in
love-
development for a while. Like you said, this is beta
Yeah.
heist, and they're just.
And maybe I don't know. This could be a thing that they know people will find this audio or this leaked stuff, right? That they just sneak in the files somewhere, and it's something they're working on. They just snuck it in there to see what people would think about it.
Listen,
I
all I
don't
know is that I'm getting extremely pissed because I think someone's trolling me in this game. It keeps
Quite
kicking me out of the car.
Well,
You're a hacker, bro.
tell them to go away.
Shouldn't be hacking.
Yeah, they're
Yeah,
hackers.
I don't know.
Shit.
I'm driving and I just end up on my feet and the car just keeps driving. So annoying.
But it says Lester's
I think
a
that's a
playable
glitch,
character.
actually.
Rip.
I saw a video.
Bro, could you imagine Lester?
Yo, what would you do? Browse Reddit all day?
Dude, pimp my wheelchair. We just put some NOS on his wheelchair.
Pimp my Los Santos Customs
Yeah,
wheelchair
man,
edition.
look, I'm down. I'm down for that. But yeah.
Yo, I could
Getting
do that.
into
I could
E3
do that.
now. Getting into E3.
Lots of good
Dude,
games
this is
announced.
probably the best
Nothing,
E3.
sadly, nothing from
Best
Rockstar.
E3 in like forever.
And if Rockstar had announced something, oh
Here's the
my
worst
goodness.
part is that, I didn't really spend a lot of time at E3. My E3 was mainly consisted of just getting drunk every day. And I'm not sure if I'd be saying this in a video, but it was a very, very, the vanilla unicorn in Los Santos is really nice.
In real life, it's
It's
great.
really nice. I highly recommend you guys check it out. But overall, I think that the E3 this year is probably one of the best E3s of its all time.
I think you have that idea.
It
because
was
you were
amazing watching
there
it.
at The events.
Yeah,
that
you
occurred
didn't
for
even
you.
go to the. Did you go to the Bethesda?
He didn't go to a
conference?
single press
Oh my-
conference the
This
entire
guy could have
week.
seen Fallout 4 in real life, but he didn't.
Well,
Although you're not a big Fallout guy.
Yo, but I watched it. I watched it
I've
live.
honestly
Are you a
never
big
played a
Fallout
single
guy?
Fallout game. I know
Oh
like
my
the Pit Boy and stuff. I've been playing a lot of Fallout Shelter
Bro.
because I'm addicted to it. Besides
Bro.
that, I had to get really into it.
man,
I have
Fallout
to
4
I know I'm gonna play. I think it's what is it? Fallout Vegas?
Yeah.
New Vegas.
New Vegas,
Yeah.
Jesus.
I'm gonna play that, and
Vegas is
then which one do you guys recommend? Like, if you're a brand new Fallout player,
Both. They're both Game of the Year
That's what I'm doing.
candidates.
I would say New Vegas. Fallout 3 has a good story, but the gameplay isn't the greatest. New Vegas is the opposite. The gameplay is really good. The story isn't the greatest, but I don't know. I like.
It's
New
really short. It's
There's a lot of
really
extra
short.
stuff to do in New Vegas. But
Yeah. There is. It's
but
a
look,
good
I
game.
think by far Fallout
Well,
4 was the winner.
modders in our game
We
as
agree.
well. So
Are you? Agree, Ross. Like, Garrett's excited
Guys,
for it.
they're distracted. Don't listen to them.
Who is your winner of E3, Ross?
Fallout 4 was amazing. Like, Bethesda's live stream had like 500,000 people watching, which was really, really cool. There were also, what other game? I'm like blanking out on like almost every game that was announced.
For me at least, there obviously Fallout 4. We had Battlefront that looked amazing. Like the
Battlefront
graphics
looked
of that
beautiful.
Game, oh my, that's like one of the first
they're pretty
next-gen
ridiculous.
looking games. They had The Division. They showed a little bit more of that. That one, it still looks interesting. I don't know how. That's,
Garrett, didn't you
I
get
still
the
don't know
chance
what
to
the
play
point
it,
of that
you
game
said?
is, but
Play what? The Division?
Yeah, he said that was the only game he played all week. So
Yeah, I played the Division. I played for quite a bit. I played for like 20 minutes. And want me to lay out how the gameplay felt for you guys?
Yeah.
Or what do you, all right. So the Division.
I mean,
Division
sure.
plays a lot like Borderlands mixed with
is it
Well,
kind of
Borderlands
like
is
Gears of
amazing,
War, like
so-
a third person?
Gears of War is
and,
amazing. So
so basically, it has a Borderlands loot system, pretty much, sort of. You know,
Good.
there's different zones. The
Which
one
is-
we went into is called the Dark Abyss. I think the Abyss Zone or something along those lines. I forget the
Dark
exact
Zone,
name.
yeah.
The Dark Zone. There you go. And when you enter the Dark Zone, it turns into this PvP area where you're with your squad. You know, you're with your group of guys, and your objective is to find gear throughout this zone, and pretty much take it back with you. Now, all the gear in this zone is toxic, so you can't actually put it on when you find it, but you have to set up an extraction zone. So what this extraction zone does is basically you call down a helicopter, and the helicopter will come after like 5 minutes. But once you get that extraction zone down and you shoot up your flare, other players can see you and come kill you to take your gear that you found. So it turned into this huge PvP area, and it's going to be really, really hard to get extract out of there because of the amount of PvP that can go down. Now, how it works is there's a lot of, I don't even know PvP, plays player versus player, where there's different teams amongst this zone. And in that zone, you can have, you know, your friendly players you're not going to attack. Let's say there's like 3 different clans or gangs in there. You know, you have the Crunch clan, the Screen clan, and the Water clan. And, you know, if the Screen clan and the Water clan want to be friends, they can group up and decide not to shoot each other. But once the Screen clan shoots anyone in the Abyss, they are now free roam, free range. Anyone can kill them, and they won't get flagged for PvP because they didn't initiate the initial fight. So let's say I shoot Austin. If Austin shoots back at me,
Very likely.
it's okay.
Okay.
It's fine. Because I shot first. I started the fight. I was the initiator. So that starts the whole, it pretty much starts the whole, like, PvP off.
oh, okay, so they don't penalize the guy
Yeah.
who punches back. They
Correct,
penalize the
correct.
guy who starts
So,
the punch, throws the first
and
punch.
if you
Okay.
kill the guy that threw the first punch, then you get rewarded. You get like a bounty. It's a bounty system.
Yeah, that's what I
Because
heard.
you're killing the guy that, you know, initiated the fight. So it's a really cool system. I think in the first, the best way to just beat that system is just roll in there with a bunch of people. Like, you can only have like a squad of max 3, I believe.
Yeah.
Or 4.
I
But if
think
you
it's
roll in
3.
there with like 4 or, you know, 10 different people, a part of different squads, all different part of gangs, then you'll dominate. I mean, you'll be able to get so much gear.
Now the only thing that I heard that kind of made me upset a little bit about it is that there wasn't voice proximity chat in the PvP area. Like, you have to communicate with your hands or like with, I don't know, it's weird.
What?
I don't remember that because
Like, alright,
Wait, what?
We had
For
mics
example.
set up.
In DayZ or in any I was watching a guy's video who talked about it a little bit, and he said that there wasn't any voice proximity chat. Like, you had to communicate with other squads through like I guess emojis or I don't know, something like that. So that's kind of the only thing. But again, there's a beta coming up, and I'm sure if they don't include it,
Winky face, winky
Yeah, I'm
face,
sure if
heart
they don't
eyes,
include
treasure
they'll
chest.
eventually do it. But yeah, it looks pretty interesting. I mean, there was apparently a graphics downgrade, but it's graphics, man. They don't make a game.
Wow, what a total shock coming from a company
I don't
like,
care about
I mean,
graphics
the
that much.
people who made Watch
But to be
Dogs.
fair, though,
Watch Dogs
to be
didn't have a
fair,
downgrade at
it
all.
was on an Xbox, I think, or PS. It was on a console. It wasn't on a PC. Where
No,
I'm sure
it
the
was on a
first trailer
PS4.
Was on. Yeah, I'm sure the first trailer they had that the graphics looked amazing on was on a PC that was, you know, pretty high end. But
That sounds awfully similar to a game called Watch Dogs.
I don't know.
Well,
I'm
at
interested
least
in
if it
still.
plays well, then that's good.
Yeah.
Because Watch Dogs did not have
That's
that
true,
going
that's
for it,
true.
and
Play well, I
PC,
just-
at
the
least
thing
you
is,
can mod it.
I didn't
and
get
make
to
it
see
look
like the
better.
story campaign of it or anything. All I saw was that PvP zone. So I'm a little worried how it's gonna play out overall. Like, we're gonna see. Hopefully it's really good. It's a game I'm really looking forward to. In addition to that game, I know a lot of you guys are looking forward to Star Wars Battlefront. I had the opportunity to play that game as well. Not gonna lie, not impressed.
What?
Yeah,
Really?
not
You're
at
not really
all.
first person.
No,
shooter
I
guy.
am. It's third person and first person.
True, true.
You can switch in and out. I didn't like it. The reason for that is because it's made by DICE. The game
What? I
plays
love DICE
exactly like Battlefield. Imagine just taking all
nothing
those
wrong
Battlefield
with that.
skins. Oh, it's
Better
just
than
like
Call of
it
Duty.
seems. It doesn't seem like it's just right.
Did you get to play as a Jedi? Like, were you
No,
Darth Vader or
no,
Luke
you- I don't
Skywalker?
Yeah,
What?
you can do that.
Yeah. Oh, this guy don't
Did you
even know
not
anything
see the
about
trailer?
Battle- That's why
No,
weren't
you can.
Goodness
Well,
gracious.
in the playthrough, I was only able to play as like the
It's probably a
Republic.
different game type.
All we
playing
were
the
playing
Oh,
was, like,
he only got to play as the
we were playing-
stormtroopers.
No, what? I didn't play co-op. All I played was multiplayer.
Okay.
It was just
I don't know.
like
It still looks
capture.
good.
It was like capture the flag, pretty much, or capture the base.
But I mean, honestly, having Battlefield with a Star Wars skin, like that sounds fun as hell to me.
it
So maybe-
sounds cool.
I like Battlefield.
But when you've been playing Battlefield for like 8 years, it's just like, okay, this is another Battlefield. Literally,
Let's
all
play
it is
Battlefield,
just
like-
the guns are lasers, can't reload them. Then you have like a bunch of stormtroopers, and you have like a bunch of Republic dudes, and they're all just shooting at each other, pew, 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 and that's it.
That's what it sounds like.
Sounds accurate, guys.
I mean, the
Sounds
game,
accurate.
it played smooth, though. That's one thing I did appreciate about it. It did play well. I did speak to developers about the game, and apparently they're having huge issues with, you know, because they have to go through Disney now and LucasArts and work with EA and work with all the legal team for all three companies. It's a huge issue. Like, the dev was telling me how, like, they run into all these problems where they want it perfect, or they add something, they're like, no, we don't like that, we don't want that, you know, messing up the brand of LucasArts or Lucasfilms and Disney. So it's always a complication of like, we can't make it like this because they don't want it like this, and it's just like a bunch of companies going back and forth about how they want this game. And it, honestly, from the looks of it, it might even get delayed from how he was
I think
representing
it's
it.
not getting delayed.
No.
They're having it come out with the Star Wars movie just so they can sell it a ton. I don't think it's gonna get delayed.
Yeah, because didn't they reveal a trailer like after
The
the
Star Wars
the
weekend or
Force
whatever. Yeah.
Unleashed, or not the Force Unleashed, the Force Awakens?
It was The
Yeah.
Force Awakens, the...
So
That's the 7th.
it's the Star Wars coming out
but
this
that, yeah, but that's
Christmas.
the one that's like not Battlefront. It's like
Yeah,
the
that's
whole,
episode
like,
7.
Yeah. No, wait.
It's a
what's
movie.
that game?
Battlefront right
There's a
now,
brand
they said
new
it's
game
based-
also coming out that's not Battlefront.
The Force
That game
Unleashed.
looks incredible.
Wait, the Force Unleashed?
That's
an
old.
game.
What's the one that
That's
they
old.
they presented at E3?
Battlefront.
No, there was another Star Wars
Battlefront.
game. Like there was
Star
like
Wars
another
Old
version.
Republic?
I guess it was a co-op.
Old
Yeah,
Republic,
it's
Old
Old
Republic,
Republic.
Old
That's
Republic.
isn't that
It was the
MMO
twins. It
RPG
was the
one?
twins. Remember?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Is
All I
that-
know is that game is fantastic looking.
Is that the
Like-
MMORPG one?
I don't think it's, no.
Because they released a Star Wars like MMO one,
There was an
and
yeah.
it was actually really good, but they fucked it up because then like after it was started off being free, they saw how popular it was and they tried to make you pay for it.
Well,
And
look,
people
either
were not
way,
having
I'm
that
really
shit.
excited because I love Star Wars, and dude, Battlefront was like one of my first games I ever played, like first-person shooter-wise. So I'm really excited for it. I don't know, chat. You guys can let us know as well. But let's
Yeah,
see,
let us know
other-
what guys you're excited for. Let us know what games you're excited for in the comment section right now. If you had to pick out of any of the brand new games coming shown at E3, let us know in the comment section which one you are most excited about. I guess you guys can also express your opinions. What are you most excited about, Austin?
Like I said, Fallout. My two were definitely Fallout 4 and Battlefront. I'm trying to think, like the Division again. That was always on my radar, so I was looking forward to that. One that came out of nowhere. It's a PS4 exclusive. What is it? Shoot, it's like what from Horizon Zero Dark or something like that.
Oh, the
Yeah,
Katniss
everything
Everdeen
with, like,
simulator.
The robotic dinosaurs, dude. That
The
looks
robot
amazing.
Terminator dinosaurs.
So I'm
I have no
actually
idea what
looking
you're
forward to
talking
that.
about, but I agree.
And
You probably weren't
Let's see,
awake.
I was honestly awake every day at like 10 a.m. at E3. As sad as that sounds.
Yo, the only problem with this E3, and I didn't expect them to be there, that was a perfect stage for Rockstar to announce story mode DLC. Okay, the PS4 guy was the biggest tease ever. When they announced Uncharted, like A Thief's End, he was like, and a company that needs no introduction. I was like, there's Rockstar, like, and I was like, oh my god, there's chop sex porno scene to open up, like, story mode. This is it. But
What's
no,
the name of the company
it was
that makes
still
Uncharted?
really great.
Naughty Dog.
Naughty Dog? Same company that made
Last of Us, yeah.
The Last of Us. so you
Another
know they're
game
good
that
stuff.
my chat is spamming is Black Ops 3. Are you guys?
Yes.
I mean, look, the only I'm excited for it simply because Treyarch. They got zombies, obviously. Multiplayer, I'm not sure if I'm gonna feel it because you know it's the jump jetting packing, and I don't know. I'm not into that. But look, I'll give you Xbox One guys some credit here, man. That backwards compatibility. That's pretty neat because now we can go back and play our old games. You know, play some Red Dead Redemption, Modern Warfare 2.
No.
Well, the good old stuff.
There's a guy standing in a bunch of bodies right now. But
There's a guy dropping
that's
billions of
thing
dollars
to-
on me right now. I can't move.
Oh,
Hey,
yeah,
where
it's
you at?
cheating.
Hey,
Everyone
Transaction
report
failed
jobless
because Rockstar
Garrett,
Games
Red Robin.
received too much transactions from your account.
hey, wait, where you at?
Garrett just got banned. I want to see in the chat, rip Garrett.
In a new
Rip
lobby.
Garrett. Rip Garrett. Well, that was
There
fast.
you go, boys.
I'm the last one remaining. But
Jeez.
Hey,
yeah, that's pretty much.
I think that's
man.
it, though.
Close
I
it
didn't
out.
Are we done with?
talk about the
that's pretty
games
much
you
it.
know you're excited for.
Actually, let's
You
go
talk
ahead
about
Yeah,
and
you did. Go ahead then, Quantum.
go on. Tell
Okay,
us.
well, basically, obviously, Fallout 4. I
Basically.
mean, I knew it was gonna be good, but and I've never played the game before, but after seeing that base building and all that crafting, it looks unbelievable, and I'm actually extremely excited for it, having no idea what it is.
Dude, I
And-
said that they literally took every amazing aspect from like every game and put it into into Fallout 4. Like it's crazy, man.
Yeah,
I was
it looks
freaking
ridiculous.
out when that trailer.
Not that it really matters. I wish it looked a little bit nicer, but not much I can really complain about there.
Yeah.
And then I really was during that Xbox press conference. A lot of people, I don't know if I was watching a different press conference, people said it sucked and stuff, but like I was pumped for it. Like it was really cool. They had Halo 5, obviously, whatever. I'll play it and I'm sure it'll be okay.
It ain't gonna work for the first 3 months.
Yeah, exactly. That was the problem with Halo 4. If they can just get the fucking
The
game
problem with
to
Halo
work,
Master Chief Collection. I paid
They
$6
messed up-
and it
play-
didn't work.
they messed
Didn't
up
we play
Halo
the
4
new Halo
didn't work because you couldn't do custom
last year?
games, which is all everyone cared about. And then the Master Chief Collection didn't work for. I don't even know if it works yet. I think they gave up on that game. Who knows? But yeah, Halo 5. If it starts all right, and they
We
don't have
played
any
Halo
issues,
5
it'll
at
be
PAX,
all right.
didn't we, Austin?
I don't think anyone
Did
played
we?
any games.
No, Halo 5 was not
I
at
don't think
PAX.
it was.
Pretty
Yeah,
sure it
we
was.
It for sure was.
No, it wasn't.
It was.
I
like,
played it
right
with
in the
Nico.
front. It
Oh,
was
we
right in
did.
the front
we
to
did.
the left.
Yeah.
I never played it though.
And I
I don't-
sucked. I was
I don't
horrible.
remember playing it. I mean, I remember playing it, but I don't remember anything about it.
I was
Yeah.
terrible. That's all I remember. But I think a cool game that came out at E3 is Fallout Shelter.
Dude,
Highly
look,
recommend it.
An app.
I can't even play the damn game because it's not on Android.
Yeah,
Well,
they-
that's why you should got an
Bethesda?
iPhone.
Yo,
Hey,
I
stop
did buy.
shouting out
How
iPhone.
many
All right,
people?
they don't need
if
any
you
more
love
help.
Fallout, you gotta buy that Pip-Boy collector's edition,
Oh my god.
You bought that?
bro. I already.
Can you actually put that on your? You can put that
I
on
am
your
not
wrist,
kidding.
right?
I'm
That
be wearing
is-
that on my wrist. With
It's
my...
cool, but that is a gimmick, and
Well,
I
it's
will
a-
never
it's a-
use it after
hey,
the
look.
first day.
Hey, like Todd Howard said.
But as far as stupid gimmicks go, it's the
that's
best
fucking
fucking
gimmick.
one.
Wait, is
Never
it?
seen
Can
it.
you still buy it, or is it too late?
No, that's just like sold out everywhere, man.
You'll be able to
Bro,
get it.
they
Well,
sold out
minutes.
even in
hey,
Africa.
Look, when the game comes out, you'll be able to buy it for $10,000.
Actually, well,
Easy peasy.
see if you don't have that and you want to use the set, yeah,
Rapid in gold, 10 million.
wrapped in gold. Oh god. But no, it's like there's an app for your phone if you don't have it. So, but that's man, Fallout 4. God, I cannot wait for that game. We're gonna go broke. Like
Yeah, I'll
honestly,
never go
this
outside
November,
again.
It goes Call of Duty the first week, then Fallout, then Battlefront, then like 2 weeks later you got Hitman, which actually looked pretty cool.
Probably something
I've heard
GTA.
really
Stuff.
good things about the new Call of Duty, by the way. Everyone's loving it.
Yeah, everyone.
Yo,
Treyarch
I got a
is
theory about Fallout
Just
4.
The best out of all those. Now
What's your
what?
theory
They
about
have three
Fallout
people
4?
making them.
Okay,
All right,
and hear me out here.
Here's with the
So,
hard facts.
Todd Howard, the
Jesus
game
Christ.
design director, whatever his title is, he said that they design a baby based on the two characters you create. Now, he also says that you're the only one that emerges from the vault in 200 years later. Now, what I'm thinking is they wouldn't go to all that time to make a baby if he wasn't going to come out of the vault like 30 years earlier, and when you come out of the vault, you're the same age, and he's like an antagonist, and you're the protagonist, and you meet him somewhere down the line.
A Red Dead Redemption.
Yeah, I honestly
sort
have
of thing.
no idea what you're talking about right now.
I remember that, and it has to do something with it, because, yeah, why the hell would you need to...
Yeah, no, somebody was saying
Why
that
would
it's
they
like a
talk about that?
Red Dead Redemption where at the end you get killed off and you play as the son. I wouldn't like that, but 'cause I didn't like it in that game, 'cause I hated the freaking voice of whatever his son's name was. But
John Marston's son, yeah.
I don't know.
Is it that bad?
I'm just pumped for that. You never played Red Dead Redemption either?
No, Red Dead was really good.
Oh,
the ending was just
Jesus.
kind of...
Remember,
Guys,
before like GTA 5,
just
all I used to
hashtag
play was like
Ripyard.
World of Warcraft and Counter Strike. That's my life.
Okay,
never
so
played-
any game that he talked about for the Squadcast, don't even consider what he said, because he has no idea what he's talking about. He's never played a good game in
Call of
his
Duty's
life.
good and Battlefront is bad.
Oh, Battlefield. I played
I don't
Battlefield.
trust you
That's
on
true.
that.
I never said Call of Duty is good.
You said, yeah, whatever.
I said people. I
Anyway.
didn't even play it. Nico was like the
Alright.
biggest fan though.
Well, this has been this
So
Squadcast.
let us
Downhill.
know. Again, the question of the day, if you guys haven't answered already, would you rather either an Independence Day Part 2 DLC first or the Ill-Gotten Gains Part 2? So let us know in the comment section.
Yeah, let us know what you're thinking.
And any closing remarks?
Yeah,
I
I think that is it.
That's about it.
We need a. Do we need a
Yeah,
secret
word is poop.
Garrett's an idiot. That's
Okay.
a secret word.
Everyone,
Pit Boy.
Poop.
I don't know.
Poop. 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 But yeah, seriously, thank you guys so much for watching Squadcast episode 58.
Yeah, and if you guys haven't already, go ahead and drop a
Yep,
like.
yep.
Yeah,
If you
drop a
haven't-
like.
That would be
Everyone go on all our
amazing.
channels and drop likes.
Next week on Saturday.
Yeah, next
hopefully,
week
not
on
Monday.
Saturday. Yeah, on Saturday.
No.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Later. See ya.